Good morning, everybody. I believe that we can all hear me. Good morning, everybody. You're welcome to today's morning market review. I believe we can all hear me. If you can hear me, please kindly drop on the comment section that you can hear me. If you can hear me, please kindly drop on the comment section that you can hear me. Okay, any responses? If you can hear me, drop on the comment section. Okay, thank you very much for your responses. God, thank you very much. Yeah, for your responses. So, like I said, you're welcome to today's morning market review brought to you by Rally Academy, the education part of Rally Trade. And I was our night rest. I was trading yesterday. I believe it was, I hope it was very, very profitable and peaceful, like we would always say in Rally Trade. There are a lot of trading wise this morning, there are a lot of there are a lot of news and there are a lot of expectations as regard the market. Yesterday, we witnessed a whole lot of fundamentals coming from the US zone, of which a lot of them actually did go bad for the dollar. Most of the times, the first thing we always try to look at is, or one of the major things that drive most of the instruments that we trade is the dollar. And that's why most of the time we always like to start with the dollar. And for people who actually could take advantage of yesterday FOMCs, I believe that they are smiling to the bank now because it was a one-way affair. It wasn't, it wasn't in any way probably let me say mixed. The effect was not in any way probably mixed. Yesterday we had from the market yesterday, we had the ADP non-farm employment change, we have the ISM manufacturing PMI, we have FOMC statement and press conference yesterday, and all of these actually are things that are likely to affect the effect, especially for the FOMC, are things that are likely to affect, the dollar as at this morning. And if you check out, let me share my screen, please. Hold on. Good. Yeah, I believe we can see my screen now. Yeah, good. So if you're looking at my screen today, as at now, you will realize that yesterday, the 1st of November, we had a lot of fundamentals from the US zone. Please hold on. I want to set my filter very well. Hold on. Please kindly hold on. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to apply my filter to check to hold on. Okay. So when we look at what we have, you realize that for the US, we have actually a lot of fundamentals that did come out yesterday. We had the ADP non-farm employment change, we have the ISM manufacturing PMI. Both of them did come out negative. And then we have the ISM manufacturing prices, which actually did come out also negative. The only thing that came out positive yesterday for the US was the JOLTS job opening, which shows the number of jobs, the number of open jobs that actually that is in the US, that is in the US zone. And the mighty, or let me say the biggest of all yesterday, was the FOMC statement. That's the Federal Open Market Committee statement. And as you can see in the market yesterday, you realize that not just only the ADP non-farm employment, the ISM manufacturing PMI, the ISM manufacturing prices and the likes, not not only did they let me say did they affect the markets badly, we realize that FOMC also affected the market badly. Okay. Yeah, you realize that FOMC also affected the market badly. Please kindly hold on. I'm trying to set out some things. Okay, also affected the market badly. And what happened with FOMC yesterday? Realized that Powell and his, let me use the word cohort, permit me to use the word cohort, actually maintained interest rates. Yes, it maintained interest rates and it remained unchanged. Now, that is somewhat dovish. It's not hawkish. And then if you check out, let me see, if you check out what the usual effect, if you check out the usual effect, it will tell you that hold on, it will tell you that more hawkish than expected is good for the currency. Now, when interest rates are being increased, it is hawkish. Now, when interest rate is not increased or it is reduced, it is dovish. So as at yesterday, you realize that interest rate wasn't increased. Now, for those who actually are new to, what is interest rate? Interest rate is, let me say, the rates or the interest added to whatever you borrow. Let me try to explain loosely. Do you understand? Now, the essence of increasing interest rates is just to actually reduce, supply of cash in the economy, which actually leads to inflation. When there's excess cash in the economy, you realize that there is inflation in the land, and just one of the ways to reduce that is to actually increase interest rates. If I meet you today and I say I want to borrow you 5 million, but then you pay interest of 4 million on the 5 million, will you want to borrow money? No. But if I say I want to borrow you 5 million today, and I say for the interest for 1 year, you only pay 100,000 as interest under 5 million. So you pay 5 million, 100,000. I believe that everybody in this meeting will message me and say, I want to borrow. I want to borrow. Therefore, leading to what? Leading to excess cash. Do you understand? Therefore, leading to excess cash in the what? In the economy. Hold on, please. So definitely inflation is not something that is actually how will I put it, that is actually very good for the economy. And that is why you realize that whenever there is inflation, one of the ways to actually tackle inflation is constant increase in interest rates, therefore reducing inflation, therefore helping the US currency to grow stronger. So it means that if they do not increase interest rate, people were expecting yesterday that they will increase interest rates, inflation will reduce, US economy will be stronger. But yesterday they didn't increase interest rates. Now it sent a dovish sentiment which affected the dollar negatively. That is why you realize that if you check out your dollar index yesterday, dollar index actually went down. And as of this morning, you can see that a gap down actually happened with the dollar. And that gap down is just us all as a result of what? The dovish statement from Powell. Let's quickly go to our dollar index. Hold on. Let's quickly go to our dollar index. Let's go to our chart to see what the effect I'm talking about. Yeah, I believe you can see my chart now. Good. Now, can you see what this is dollar index on an hourly? Do you understand? Can you see that this is the dollar index at an hourly? You can see the effect of what? Of Powell's speech. And that is why you realize that as at now, dollar is actually weakened, not only by the fundamentals of which most of them came out negative yesterday, but by the dovish effect of Powell. And we are still expecting that, okay, fine, such sentiment or such effects such speech or such effects might later have effect on the market this morning, even till today. Not only did they not increase interest rates, in fact, Powell actually, in a way, ruled out possible increase this year. It's like saying not only we will not what increase interest rate, but before the end of this year, we actually are looking at what we are looking at. We are not looking at increasing anytime soon. Remember, we just have 2 months to the end of the year. So that was also what contributed to the dovish stance of what of. So if you're going to be looking at the dollar this morning, that's why you realize that for different pairs that are paired against the dollar, you can see Euro USD buying, AED USD buying, right? GBP USD did buy yesterday. USD CAD did sell. USD JPY did sell. And in a way, we might actually be looking at what? Might be looking at probably the dollar still maintaining that weakness, except something happens. But then we all know how miraculous, the US is when it comes to trying to, maintain, or let me say control damages. You understand? Except something happens this morning, we still expect that dovish sentiment to still drive that market this morning. But then you do not also want to rule out what? The technicals. Even if I'm going to be saying the dollar is weak, remember, if I'm going to be trading different pairs and price at the resistance, for example, like GBP USD, where prices at the resistance, you can see it's actually falling. So I would not want to just say, oh, the dollar is weak, and because of that, I begin to throw caution into the air. But then, what I just want us to do is that to have it in the mind that, okay, fine, there is a dovish sentiment as regards interest rates yesterday from for FOMC, and that is one of the major things that can affect the what? They can affect the dollar. I am here to just give us a rundown of what actually affected the dollar yesterday. But then I have a senior analyst in the house who actually continue by looking into different instruments with us and giving us possible entry points. Yeah, possible entry points. So hold on, my colleague would actually be taking over from here.
Good morning once again, everybody. My name is Valentine. I'll be your analyst for this morning. Welcome once again to the morning market review. Thank you very much, Adeni, for your analysis and for the overview of the news and how the US dollar is actually moving around this morning. And so I'm just going to dive right in to our charts for this morning. So I'm going to be taking a series of instrument and we're going to be analyzing it together. So also please note that every morning we do this Mondays through Fridays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Also, it's another way of learning how to analyze by yourself. Don't just join for the sake of joining and taking entry positions. No, learn the strategy that's being thought. Different analysts come here with different strategies. So by now, if you have been following us, you should know at least 2 to 3 different strategies on how to actually make money in this market. So I personally, speak to your account manager, and then you know how to actually go ahead to learn it. So can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Oh, beautiful. Thank you very much, Ibukun. Uchechi, I see you, John. Lovely. Kehinde, Princeville. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So please speak to your account manager to learn how to use this EMA cross strategy. All right. The combination of moving average, 2 moving averages, and the RSI. And also, if you would like to, sometimes I want to combine with the candle countdown timer and also the MT4 currency meter as well. Speak to your account manager to learn how to use this. Very, very important. This currency meter actually tells you how strong a specific currency actually is. All right, how strong the currency is at this time. So we are going to go straight to USD CHF. Also note that you can join us live on YouTube and also watch a repeat of this sessions to also learn this. And also remember to join our channel our Telegram channel, and also subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel as well. All right, so let's go straight into it. Let's look at USD-CHF. For me personally, USD-CHF is one of my favorite instruments because they give me headache. If it's going up, it's going up. If it's coming down, it is coming down. Almost very straightforward. Yeah. Great. So I believe you are all ready. I'm going to be analyzing and giving us entry position. So please note that you can write it down, take screenshots, take your pending orders immediately. Anyone you would prefer. Remember, trade cautiously, use proper risk management rules. And also, as I'm going ahead, I will be marking the entry position. So just look over here to right, the areas marked in red. Even before I call it out, feel free to write it down. Do not wait for me to call it out. All right. So this morning, we can see that the US dollar has been weak due to the fact the news that my colleague actually told us about yesterday coming from Federal Chair. So we can see that the USD is actually weak and it has been falling since yesterday after the news. But it looks like it's actually currently on an oversold region on 1 hour time frame for intraday traders. It's currently on an oversold region, so it was most likely do a retracement before it starts coming back down. So it's about doing that retracement. So it's most likely going to stop here at this moving average, which is going to serve as a dynamic resistance before it continues. So for me, I'm going to say let us sell once price gets to this region. Yes, a sell position is about to do a retracement. Okay, it's about to do a retracement. So it's going to do that retracement before it comes down. So, but we want to wait for it to get to this region before we start selling downwards. All right. So this is your risk region. This is a risk region. I'm just going to mark these regions. All right. So these are your risk regions. So once price gets into these regions, you can go in. Okay, let me do this because of this projection here. So yeah. Let me look down 30 minutes to get great. So beautiful. Now, once price is able to get into these regions, you can start going in for your sales. Yes, for your sales. Price level 0.90536 and 0.90696. Now, once you're able to enter those regions, you can go in for your sales because price is going to test that region and start pushing back down. Okay, so also remember, be cautious when you are trading. And hey, these are currencies. You can decide to use bigger lot size for you to earn a lot more, as much as 0.1, 0.2, all the way to a standard lot is even good enough. But please note, for you to use those kind of lot sizes, you need good funds in your trading account. Anything from say 500,000 and above, feel free. 0.1 up to a standard lot is good enough for you. All right. Again, price levels 0.90536 and 0.90696. So you can use this. You can use this here as your stop loss. All right. You can use this here as your stop loss. If your price is able to break above this region, you can use it as your stop loss. And you can use this region as your take profit region. All right. You can use this as your stop take profit region once price is able to get into this region. All right. So, however, you want to also be very, very careful because I believe there might be a news coming up on CHF pretty soon. All right. So you might want to be careful on that as well. So our take profit region 0.90344 and 0.9001010 is your take profit region. All right. You can also take that as your entry positions for your sell, but adventure it breaks into this region as well. Let's move straight up now to Euro USD. So let's look at Euro USD on the hourly time frame. You can see that on the Euro USD, price has actually just gone above a verified resistance. Price has just gone above a verified resistance. Hence, we're expecting this market to continue going upwards, at least up to this region, So most likely, I'll say at the close of this candle, if this candle is able to close comfortably outside, pardon me, please. Okay, so for our Euro USD this morning, we can go in for our buys when price is able to get into this region. Let's look at it on a shorter time frame to ensure we are good. We can see that on 30 minutes, it is actually above the turncoat resistance at this region as well, and also pushing up. However, overbought. Let's look at it on 15 minutes as well. Same thing. So let's mark these regions. Now, remember, you can use shorter time frames to get pinpoint entry positions, and then you go to the longer time frame to confirm that you are good to go. So I'm just going to mark these regions. You can go in for your buys once price is able to enter these regions. All right. That is between price level 1.06112, 1.06112, 1.06112. Now take profit at 1.06308. Again, 1.06308. Can everybody hear me? So sorry about that, having a little technical glitch. All right then. So entries again between 1.06112 and 1.06308. 1.06112, 1.06308 for our buy entries. Believe you've gotten that. So remember, you're using currencies, you're trading currencies. You need to use bigger lot sizes to be able to make good money for yourself on this instrument. Now, if you are going to be looking out for a sell, which I strongly doubt, but let's just have a backup plan, because we still want to make money on this trade. So let's see and wait for it to go clear below this moving average, to go clear below this area. Let's look at it in 30 minutes. Great. So once price is able to get into this area, let's take that for our sell order. I'm going to mark this regions. So let's go in for ourselves between price levels 1.05825 and 1.05574. Again, 1.05825 and 1.05574. One last time, between price levels 1.05825 and 1.05574. Okay. So I believe we have that and we are good to go. So let's move on straight now to GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD. Yes, Ikechukwu, pending orders, buy stops and sell stops. However, for the USD CHF, those are not buy stops and sell stops. Okay, instant order, once price gets to the region, you can sell from the top, as I said. Okay, so GBP USD. Let's look at GBP USD this morning. We can see that the price has bounced off this region before, and it has done the same thing again, and it's mostly looking like it's going to continue on a downward slope. All right. So now let's wait for it, however, to break below this region. All right, now remember, we can see that there's a form of support here, there's a rejection here, and this moving average is also will be serving as a rejection zone as well. So let's look at it. We can see that in 30 minutes time frame, this is actually holding it. All right, this is actually holding it as well, hence that rejection. So we are going to wait for it to break below. We are going to wait for it to break below this region. So let's wait for price to break below this region. That's previous low. Going to mark this. Okie dokie. So let's go in for a sell. I'm giving a sell preference. All right, I'm giving a sell preference for GBP USD. Let's go in for a sell. Once price is able to break into this region, let me see that on 1 hour time frame as well. Beautiful. Price between price levels 1.21686, 1.21686, 1.21686, all the way down to 1.21541. 1.21541. 1.21541. Okay, so because I see that price has bounced off this region, came back all the way here, went up, bounced off again, and it's most likely looking like it's going to be doing the same thing as well. All right, so this point is actually a very good resistance at this time. So we are going to wait for it to possibly try to break below this region, and then we go in for our sell entries. All right, so yes, I'm only giving a sell entry preference for GBP USD this morning. So I believe you already have that, and we are good to go on to the next instrument. All right, so also remember to join our Telegram channel to get updates, trade hints, and news concerning right trade products and our services and our events as well. All right, so again, entry positions between 1.21686 and 1.21541. You can enter these regions and take your profits anywhere up to that 1.21541. All right. Okay, so we are going to go straight to US 2000. US 2000. Now, again, before you trade this, ensure you have good funds in your trading account. Before you trade this, ensure you have good funds in your trading account, because this guy is very expensive to trade. It's very profitable, however, can be very, very risky as well. So let's look at what US 2000 is doing. All right, so we can see, we know that the US index sometimes, most times, reacts to the US dollar. If the US dollar is weak, it tends to actually pick up strength. All right, and if the US dollar is strong, it tends to drop its momentum. So now we can see that price is actually looking like it's going to be consolidating at this range here between this and this. All right, between this price resistance and this moving average. Okay, so we are going to most likely wait for a breakout. Now, this breakout can happen, can be moved by any of the fundamental news that might be coming out, or even the New York session as well. All right. So I believe we've already spoken about that, the news that might be coming out today. So for me this morning on US 2000, for our intraday traders, I'm going to be waiting it out for a breakout. Okay, it's going to be waiting it out for a breakout, either above or below. So now with this, as much as ₦1,000,000, 500,000 naira and above, you are good to go to trade US 2000. Can everybody hear me, please? Can everybody hear me? Kindly confirm if you can hear me. Awesome. All right then. So I believe we are getting these entry positions and we are good to go and we are able to make money this morning. So we are going to wait for a breakout above because we're expecting the US index to actually become stronger. Hopefully, once we have something that can push it above and break this verified resistance, we can go in once price is able to break above the region 1682.3 and trade all the way and take our profit anywhere up to 1689.8. Remember, you do not have to wait for it to get to the end of this region. Okay, let's not be greedy. Let's trade cautiously. Let us be smart while trading. Okay, so once you are in good enough profit, if you use good enough lot size and you have good enough capital in your trading account, you can make money. As I always say, minimal pips, good lot size, good volume equals to good money. All right. So between price levels again, 1682.3, 1682.3, 1682.3, and 1689.8, 1689.8, 1689.8. Now, I'll still stick my neck out for a potential sell. Okay, if it breaks below as well, we can use this moving average as our support. Okay, let's look at our currency meter. Okay, that's true. Yes, 2000. Remember, our currency meter works mostly on the currencies. So let's go in for this price levels. Once we are able to break below that moving average, we can go in for our sell between price levels 1674.4, 1674.4, 1674.4, all the way down to 1666.2, 1666.2, 1666.2. Yes, you can use what can be used? Modesta, what are you talking about? What do you want to use on your phone? The indicators or the lines or the moving averages? Yes, everything that's here is on your phone. You can add it, moving average, lines, and the relative strength index. You can add it. And now, what you might not be able to add is the support and assistance template you will not be able to add on your phone. All right. Now, so remember, if you want to get the currency power meter, speak to your account manager, then we can talk. You get it, and also teach you how to actually use it and read it. All right. So again, for our sell positions, 1674.4 all the way down to 1666.2, 1666.2. I believe can move on to the next. Lizzie, if you can't hear me, I believe everybody can hear me. Kindly log out and join back in with audio this time. Join in with audio. Your device is going to prompt you to join in with audio. Okay? I believe I'm loud and clear. So, let's go in now for gold. Let's go in now for gold. So we can see gold on the. Okay, let's do this. Let me go. Let me do something for my scalpers in the house. Do I have scalpers in the house? Let me hear you. Let me hear you if I have scalpers in the house. Yes, 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 yes. Great. Let's look at the 5 minutes. Let's see what we can do sharp sharp. Let's see what we can do sharp sharp. See, if you are good with this thing, for our scalpers, see it here. See your gold. See your gold here. See your gold mine. This is US 2000. US 2000 for our scalpers in the house. This is US 2000. It's looking like a sell because my RSI is pointing towards the sell. My the good death cross is about to happen as well. Once it's able to happen and breaks below, that's on this moving average using the moving average cross strategy. Once it breaks into this region, which is most likely going to happen soon, you can start taking your sales, multiple entries at the same time and close it. Remember, when scalping, as you get your money, you close it, you open again, close it up to the end of that region. Do not be looking and say, let me wait if it's going my way and for a reversal. We are scalping. Once it's going your way, you take it. When it's going your way, you take it. Remember, it's also important to close it at minimal loss as well and don't be hoping and praying for a reversal. Okay. So, however, it's looking more or less like downward trend. So for our scalpers in the house, once price is able to get into this region, this is your safe zone. 1676.5 for your sales, multiple sales, and 1674.6. If it comes up, which I doubt, 1679.5 and 1680.9. Those are your good positions for your scalping opportunities. To learn more about scalping and also other strategies and general trading knowledge as well, feel free to join my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I just posted, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and leave any comments of any videos you like and anything else you'd like me to put up for you. All right, that's my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, and share. Okay, so again, those are scalping opportunities for Victor. If you want to learn how to scalp, or talk to your account manager, follow that link. Follow that link. You learn how to scalp. Subscribe, like, and share. All right. So let's go now to gold. Let's go now to gold. We can see that gold is actually ranging between this untested resistance on the hourly time frame and this moving average here. So let's look at it on 30 minutes time frame. That's what it's doing. That is the YouTube link again. So feel free to subscribe, like, and share. Okay. All right. So we can see that gold is looking like mostly a buy. Look at it on the 1 hour time frame. You can see. Let me go to 30 minutes time frame. You can see here, although it's been resisted a lot. It's been resisted a lot, and it's looking like it's coming down here. Let me see what it's doing on the 1 hour time frame. It's about to turn again because this area is a form of resistance and it's not totally safe. But let's look at 24-hour time frame. We can see that price has gone all the way up here and has been resisted here, and my indicator has pointed downwards, most likely going to continue for a downward movement on the long run. So I'm going to say, let's go in for, my preference would be a sell on gold this morning. However, let's wait for it to break below this moving average. Let's wait for it to break below this moving average. Let me see what it looks like on 30 minutes. Good. Just up below the week resistance and rather the week support. All right, so this is just simple support. You can, it's a total mixture. Actually, it's a mixture right now. I'm using both my support and resistance strategy combined with my moving averages and the RSI. RSI shows the strength of the currency or the particular instrument you are trading. If it's most likely going to continue pushing up or most likely going to continue coming down. Combine that with good support and resistance to know the areas where to not dabble into and where it's safe as well. And the moving average indicator telling me the momentum and showing me the trend. Remember, moving average price. Okay, so for the sell, I'm going to be giving a sell preference for gold. Sell preference for gold. You can see I just got an alert on my EMA cross on US 1005 minutes. So yes, the EMA cross strategy also gives you alert as well for you to go and check it out. So for our sell entry, let's go in at 1981.78, 1981.78, 1981.78, all the way down to 1975.41, 1975.41, 1975.41. I believe you've gotten that. Remember, take your pending orders, instant orders. You can start to do instant orders when price reach there. If you can watch it and stay on your system or your phone. If you can't, set your pending orders and make your money this morning. Okay. So yes, that's the preference I'm going to be giving for gold this morning. It's most likely looking more like a downward movement. All right. So remember to trade cautiously, use proper risk management rules. Let's move now to US 100. US 100, US 100, US 100. All right. So yes, I'm only giving a sell entry, a sell possibility for gold because it's looking more like a sell than a buy. Okay. I believe we've gotten the sell entries. Now let's go in for US 100. US 100. We can see that US 100 has been pushing up, thanks to the weakness in the US dollar. So let's look at it. We can see that on the 4-hour time frame, it is dancing around the non-tested resistance. However, it's currently overbought and will most likely do a bit of a retracement. So let's look at this on the 1-hour time frame as well. Let's look at this on the 1-hour time frame as well. Okay, so it's totally overbought, and we can see we are seeing tiny candles because the market right now is actually as cool on the US 100, possibly waiting for a breakout on the news. Okay, so let's look at it on 15 minutes and see what is happening there. So you can see on 15 minutes, what is holding it is a weak resistance. So we are going to wait for it to break out. Okay, we are going to wait for a breakout. You can see that the US 100 is actually dancing around this region on the 30 minutes time frame. So let us go in once price is able to break above these regions between 14835.83, 14835.83, 14835.83, and the price level 14920.85, 14920.85. Now remember, we are waiting for a breakout above this weak resistance on your 30 minutes time frame. Once price is able to break above this region, you can make good money for yourself this morning. Between price level 14835.85 and price level 14920.85 is good enough for us this morning on US 100. All right. However, it's a very good chance that I might also break below. So let's look at it and see what's good. Let me go straight on under my 15 minutes time frame to get a good sell entry. So let's wait for price to break below this region for our sell. All right. Remember, you can use the shorter time frames to get clearer entry positions. Then you can go to longer time frames to actually confirm. We good? We good? We good? So between the price levels for our sell opportunity here and here. Again, as I said, if you want to get to know about the EMA cross strategy, speak to account manager, learn how to know how to get it, and you'll be taught everything you know. Can't start doing that here because this is basically analysis. All right. If you want to learn that, speak to account manager and know how to get it, and you can learn it. For our sell entry, let's go in once price able to break below 14756.51, 14756.51, 14756.51, and regions of 14684.74, 14684.74, 0.74. If you want to learn about support and resistance, join our virtual training classes Mondays and Tuesdays 10 a.m., Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays 6 p.m. Or just follow this link to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, and share. You get trading knowledge there as well. Okay. So our sell regions between 14756.51, 14756.51, and 14684.74. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I say thank you very much. Now remember to trade cautiously. Every analysis and entry positions given here is based on my own understanding and knowledge of the market. I do not guarantee past profits do not guarantee future profits. Trade cautiously, use proper risk management rules. All right. Remember, let's trade cautiously. Don't be greedy. Have your stop loss. All right. Trade appropriately. Use proper lot sizes. Have good volume in your trading account. Also, become a VIP client today because there are lots of benefits you can enjoy, such as one-on-one personalized training, softwares, indicators, more customized strategies as well. Also, we are having our Megatin conference around Nigeria this year. It's the biggest and the last seminars and conference for the year. We are having our conference in Warri on the 9th of November, next Thursday. So if you're in Warri, come one, come all. Bring your friends and family members. You can also become a partner of Rally Trade and earn in dollars, as much as up to $500 every month you can earn. Speak to account managers today. Learn how to become a Rally Trade partner. Come to your friends, come to family members. Megatin is the biggest of them all. A lot of freebies, television sets, refrigerators, iPads, iPhone, cash prizes, trading bonuses, a whole lot to be won. Bags of rice, yes, man must eat. So it's going to be mind-blowing. Speak to your account manager to know if you are coming to a city near you. Port Harcourt, Lagos, Ibadan, Benin, Warri, we are coming to your city. All right. So be ready. Speak to your account managers to know the dates that will be coming up in your city so you do not miss it. All right. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we do this Mondays through Fridays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Join our virtual training classes to learn more. Mondays and Tuesdays, 10 a.m. and Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 6 p.m. via Zoom. All right. One more time, my name is Valentine. Thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. Happy Life, I see you. If you need the VIP package, please speak to your account manager right now. And Val said I should talk to you. All right. Upgrade to VIP now. All right. So yes, if you want to talk to me personally as well, feel free to talk to your account manager. Then they can refer you to me. If you want to get the currency meter, speak to your account manager. They can refer you to me. If you want to get strategy, let them refer you to me. If you want to have some personalized trainings as well, they can refer you to me as well. All right. Thank you very much once again, ladies and gentlemen. Do have yourself a peaceful and very, very, very profitable morning. Peace.